stock there with Utah.
Okay, Richie.
What?
You know what? This is Wake Up and Ball with Richie Mollura and Tony Dowe. I got an impromptu topic that has to be had. Okay? You don't have a sports morning show without this conversation. We got to make sure we know where each other stands. Okay? NBA.
Uh-oh.
Who's the GOAT?
Uh-oh. Nah.
You don't have you. I don't even know why we didn't start the show with this. We gotta know where it is now. Who's the GOAT, Richie? Don't mess this up, Richie.
Oh boy. Well, first things first. I know we differ of opinions on this.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's my boy LeBron James. Woo! It's LBJ, man.
Are you trolling Richie, or are you like serious?
Oh no, I'm serious, bro. I've been having this debate my entire life with my friends, so I'm ready. I'm ready for it, and I see some people in the chat agree. Now listen, I know
I'm disappointed in you.
Hey,
Richie.
bro, listen. I know that this is gonna be a heated debate. I know that the chat probably thinks I'm a new timer, but LeBron James is the greatest basketball player this earth has ever seen, okay? Greatest at all time. Tell me what LeBron James, or tell me what Michael Jordan is better than at LeBron James. Oh, let me guess. Winning 6-0 the champion. Everything. Like what? That's no. This is it. You cannot debate me on this. LeBron James is the greatest all-around basketball players. The greatest all-around basketball player ever. He is.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yes, he is. All-around basketball player.
All around.
MJ was never even close as good as playmaking. Never as close as dominating with the triple doubles.
The only thing, no. See, the only thing LeBron has over Jordan is the physical body. That's it. His body. He's just bigger. He's a train. That's it.
Longevity too, bro. You see what LeBron's doing right now at his age?
Yeah, because his
body. Where was MJ at that time?
No. This isn't about
the greatest.
See, y'all want to make this about.
But how come Tom Brady's longevity gets talked about, but we can't talk about LeBron's?
No, see, there's a difference.
What made Tom Brady great?
Richie?
His ability to be dominant every single season, playing into his 40s. Now we're not going to consider that into this? The guy is top. Do you know who's number 4th in assists all time? LeBron James.
Yeah, the stat patter.
The stat patter. You talk about the greatest point guards to ever walk this earth. John Stockton, Jason Kidd, Chris Paul, Steve Nash, Magic Johnson. And LeBron James is up there. Who's also the all-time leading scorer. He's up there with rebounds. The guy is the greatest player to ever walk this earth.
No, he's not. It's not even close in my opinion. Listen, Richie, what LeBron never had that Jordan has always had was a killer instinct. When it mattered most, he'll put it on his back and he'll deliver. Y'all forget LeBron had to become like nobody talks about LeBron's first 8 years. How he couldn't shoot behind the three-point line. How he always deferred because he was scared of the big moment.
Now we're just gonna say his development of the three-point line is a positive?
No. That's good. It is a positive. That's what made him greater and greater to keep developing his game. But I'm sorry, man. Jordan was since day one was it. He had the game. The only thing Jordan had to do was go get stronger because everybody wanted to try to bully him. They wanted to try to and that's a whole nother
also, who the
argument.
heck did Michael Jordan have to go up against?
Are you kidding me? Let me
in the 90s, bro. It was a cakewalk for him.
No, let me.
LeBron had to go up against the greatest dynasty.
That's not true.
Since the Bulls, which is the Golden State Warriors, 73-9, beat their asses down 3-1. Come on now.
Here's a fundamental difference that y'all don't realize, Richie. Even the dynasty of the Warriors, if you put the NBA physicality rules into today's NBA, the Warriors wouldn't have been a dynasty. Curry would have been getting bullied all over the place. Now, he still would have been getting buckets, but it wouldn't have been at the level that he was. It was just free range, doing what you want. Any little blow-by, little knick-knack, foul. These guys in today's NBA would have to go get it the hard way. And I'm not saying that none of them couldn't, but it would be a whole lot less stars in today's NBA had they had the physicality rules of the 90s, the 80s and the 90s. It would not be the same, Richie. And that's what Jordan had to overcome, and he did it through that. I'm telling, like, you know what, Richie, and I'm not knocking you, Richie, but a whole bunch of people that picked LeBron, you never even saw in your life a Jordan's finals. Like, you never witnessed the greatness of greatness. I'm watching LeBron, and I'm watching this man when it matters most in finals and in the last game, defer and do all of that. You knew with Jordan who was going to
give me a break. You're just going to talk about the times where he fumbled and not the times where the guy literally single-handedly took a Cleveland Cavaliers team that was absolutely trash around him to the NBA Finals and come from down 3-1. You're not going to talk about that?
When they suspended Draymond Green and all of that.
Oh, my God. Draymond Green. Man. What are we doing?
They suspended the one physical guy that would have gave him 90s type basketball.
Hey,
they
listen,
suspended him a game.
By the way, I know I'm in the minority with this, and I'm totally okay with that because I am willing to stand on my 10 toes and win this debate. I've been having this debate my entire life with a lot of my friends, and I'm excited. I'm excited about this.
We got to get you on some Jordan highlights, man.
Hey, listen, I got nothing but love for MJ. Nothing but love. He was a killer, right? He was a guy that was a winner. But when it comes to the greatest athlete and the greatest all-around basketball player, it's LeBron James.
Oh,
he's
man,
all-time and all-time scoring leader. I mean, I can keep going. I'm standing on this, bro. I'm standing on business.
I think y'all are just going
three championships with 3 different franchises. Like, why did MJ go to Washington and look like an absolute bum? Where was he in Washington?
Are you serious? Are we going to talk about? Are we going to talk about the old version of MJ?
Yeah, because the old version of LeBron is still dominating. That's why I'm bringing it up.
He ain't winning championships.
Yeah, he did. LeBron won a championship with the Lakers.
Yeah, with the help of Rajon Rondo and Anthony Davis.
That's my point. I'm bringing up the Washington Wizards version of Michael Jordan because the old version of LeBron James is just as good as the young version of LeBron James.
Oh my gosh, Richie, I can't believe you right now. Listen, we're gonna have to have this out several times because we're gonna have to have a graphic.
We're gonna have a graphic down below, and we're gonna talk about it every day.
We're gonna have to have a trial. We're gonna have to have a trial about this. This doesn't make sense to me. Like, I just don't understand it. LeBron, and then now, first of all, let me get something straight too, Richie. LeBron James is the third best player of all time, in my opinion. Okay. I want to make sure I get that straight.
Now you're a pure hater, bro.
Don't even what?
Now you're a pure hater. Who are you putting over him? Kobe?
He ain't better than Kobe either. He ain't better than Kobe either.
Listen, I don't even want to go there because I just don't want to say anything bad. I love Kobe Bryant. May his soul rest in peace. But that is blasphemous right there.
Listen.
Putting Kobe number 2. That tells me you're a LeBron hater more than anything.
Okay.
That tells me you're a LeBron hater.
I give LeBron number 2 because he just eclipsing it because of the longevity, okay? But when it comes to Jordan.
But why is it just like, it's like no big deal. Like longevity to you is just like, that's insane. What he's doing right now is unbelievable.
It is a big deal, but it's just like the Mahomes-Brady conversation, right? You can, like, first of all.
This is how I look at it. Tom Brady is Michael Jordan. Patrick Mahomes is LeBron James.
So
Mahomes is on his way.
He's on the way.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the way. I'm not going to argue on the way, but he ain't there yet. So can you
Yeah, because he's not 40 years old. When Mahomes is 40, watch.
Here's the problem, though. LeBron is on the way, but can never reach it. You know why?
Oh, he already reached it.
LeBron lost too many finals. He lost too many when it mattered most. He lost too many, Richie. He'll never be Jordan.
We're talking about LeBron James individually as a basketball player, bro. That's what we're doing right here.
Why he lost to the Orlando Magic the way he did.
I mean, we're talking about young LeBron figuring it out.
Young LeBron figuring it out? Wouldn't that like year 9 or something?
Against Orlando?
No, against Dallas.
Oh, with Miami.
Exactly.
You said Orlando.
Exactly. No. I corrected it and said Dallas Mavericks. See, you can't.
That was just Dirk Nowitzki magic. That was Dirk.
Y'all own that. Y'all own that series, and you got ran up on. You want to talk about the 3-1 against Golden State? Why you let Dallas do that to you?
And that's how you got to make up for it.
These are conversations you'll never have with Jordan. because you can't. You can't have these conversations with Jordan. When we go to the finals with Jordan, you already know what time it is. You already know what's going to happen.
Who is he versing in the finals?
Oh, but the best
Bums.
team in the Western Conference. Stop it.
Bums.
Stop it. The best team in the Western Conference.
Like, the Western Conference was trash in the 90s, bro. The Eastern Conference was the ability that they had to go through the Knicks. You know, that was the rivalry right there. The Knicks and the Bulls faced off every single season. And you know what? The one year that I'll give this, the one year that MJ decided to, I don't care about basketball. I'm going to go to baseball. Why would he do that? The Knicks were able to go to the finals that year.
Because he was so goated at an early age in basketball. He like, man, let me go
give me a break.
Baseball. And you know what? The NBA's struggling over there. Let me get back over there and go.
Yeah, and he was a bum in baseball, and then he decided to come back. And by the way, this guy does not know how to operate an actual organization. How the Charlotte Hornets looking?
Well, he ain't good there. But Richie, you know, let me give you one more point about why MJ will always be better than LeBron. Why you had to go copy that man with a Space Jam 2? You living in his shadow. You living in his shadow. You will forever LeBrons will never
honoring.
Like
he's honoring
Jordan.
the great.
See, the LeBrons will never be Air Jordans. Space Jam 1, 10 times better than Space Jam 2. I'm sorry, bro. He living in the shadow. He living in the shadow. I want to be like Mike.
Why can't we honor the greats that came before us that paved the way? Is that not okay?
Oh, you think that's honoring it? Yeah. He wanted to one up. He was trying
Michael Jordan was the greatest of his time. LeBron James is the greatest of this time. So he's honoring with Space Jam 2.
LeBron and Clutch Sports have been trying to one up Jordan his whole career, trying to paint this.
Like, there's no debate what was the better film, Space Jam 1, Space Jam 2. That's not a debate because Space Jam 2 is better by far. I'm kidding. It was cool, though. I like the multiverse concept. But listen, I knew when you brought this up that it was going to be a debate that we're going to have because I know that the majority consensus is Michael Jordan's the GOAT because you look at the poll right now, 69 people voted. Nice.
I didn't even know it was a poll up.
There is a poll up. Michael Jordan is winning the poll by a landslide, 77%. And by the end of this season,
our audience knows ball.
You heard what I said, right? By the way, I have a bet. Can I tell you a bet that I have that you're going to laugh at? For a future bet for the NBA? You're going to laugh at it.
What is it?
The NBA Finals matchup.
Oh my gosh, Richie! One of them I already know you delusional enough to have the Knicks in it. Knicks versus Lakers, and you know what, Richie? You're probably thinking in your brain, Bronny James is going to be the starting point guard.
Nah, man. LeBron just needed his boy, his son on the court right now. Come on, man. He's a family
Richie,
man.
You probably think Bronny James better than Allen Iverson. See. You probably think Bronny James better than Allen.
This has nothing to do with Bronny James. I'm not sitting here delusional about Bronny.
Everything to do with it.
No, it doesn't. This is about LeBron James, the greatest basketball player to ever walk this earth, the chosen one, the man that elevated a city of Cleveland and brought them a championship. Cleveland, I did this for you. Come on, man. How are we not giving him the credit that he deserves? All right, let's get into some super chat. MJ, but LeBron was last night when he helped me win my parlay. There you go.
Oh, my gosh.
You love it. Man, we got a lot of super chats. Appreciate that. Jordan had the greatest mid-range jump shot all time and finished in a clogged paint when the power forward and center were 7-footers and used to foul. Point forward, LeBron, though, has something else to say about it. You know that little LeBron little jab step. Ooh, how you stopping that? It's unstoppable.
I can't.
Come on now. Y'all. Longevity. What about LeBron James have 8 points against Mavs in the finals?
Jordan wouldn't have ever. Not even in a quarter.
Thank you for the super chat. Habitual line stepper, $5. Why is people bragging LeBron winning championship with different teams like an accomplishment? Kobe, MJ better. Ran and called friends for chips.
And that is
Ran
true,
and called
Richie.
Friends for chips.
Richie, that's true.
What are we even doing here?
Jordan stayed with the team that he was struggling with and made it what it was. He said, we're going to build this, and I'm going to put it on my back. See, LeBron, I can't win with Cleveland, Miami. Can we try to figure something out? And still lost, and then finally got better when the big three in Boston start getting banged up. And then after all of his little merry-go-rounds, want to go back to Cleveland to win one.
Bro, the Golden State Warriors had to assemble the greatest team ever to beat one man and one man only, LeBron James. Oh. Kevin Durant went to the Golden State Warriors. Why? Because they couldn't beat LeBron. They wanted to try, and they couldn't. Well, they wanted to keep trying at least. Teddy, $2. Who your top 5 NBA player of all time? Who's in your top 5?
Oh man, that's a good one. My favorite or just best players ever?
Best players ever.
Okay. Best players ever. Jordan number 1, LeBron number 2, Kobe number 3. I'm going Allen Iverson number 4 for me.
Allen Iverson, top 4 ever?
Yeah, he was the one player who always never had nothing around him and still did what he did, carried his team to the finals. The man had Eric Snow, and like the man never had nothing around him, but still, that's the ultimate example of putting a team on your back.
I said all time, not favorite. This is your favorite.
No, all time. I think Allen Iverson is up there. If he would have just, went to another team that had other supporting weapons, he would have had some chips.
Goodness.
And last but not least, I'm gonna go Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah. Timmy.
Mr. Fundamental.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a big debate. I mean, you can talk about the big boys of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell. You can even talk about Shaquille O'Neal. You could talk about, obviously, Kobe Bryant deserves.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have to start talking about even like Steph Curry being in this. He's the greatest shooter of all time. I mean, I feel like Steph Curry is still not talked about as one of the all-time greats, and I feel like he deserves that recognition. Kevin Durant. I mean, I'm talking about just the new age, the players today. And by the way, we got to start appreciating these players. Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, all these boys, Paul George even. Like these are the players at least I grew up with. And they're all like at the end of their careers right now. Like they retired.
KD taking hits to me, Richie. KD's stock falling, in my opinion. Over the last several years, his stock has been falling. I mean,
I feel like he needs to do something this year with Phoenix in order to kind of level up his greatness.
Yeah,
stature.
like you done lost too much with greatness around you. And yeah, you got that Warriors chip, but you have lost too much with greatness around you, bro. So KD is really taking, we know his talent. He's definitely one of the best ever, but no, he's taking some hits from a legacy standpoint to me.
Interesting stuff, folks. Well, if you guys could do us a favor, we're trying to get to 150 likes on the first ever episode, man. Wake Up and Ball, I think, is a big success. Episode number 1. Look at this. Nice. Wake Up and Ball, presented by BetUS Sportsbook, has been a freaking joy. This is the first episode. I want to remind everybody that this show is going to be live every day, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. You can wake up, grab your coffee, grab your tea, make some eggs, turn us on at work. Whatever you do in the morning, on a morning walk, whatever you guys do, this is going to be live Monday through Friday to wake up with. Maybe we'll get some guests in. Maybe we'll get some basketball people in, football people in. This has been a lot of fun. This has been a lot of fun, man. So we got a lot of things to get into. What?
I didn't realize we ran out of time.
Yeah, this has been fun, right?
Man, that's crazy. That went by fast, Richie.
Hey, man.
That went by fast, man. I guess we're having fun.
Right when you bring up my boy LeBron, all bets are off.
Richie, I'm going to convince you to see the light on that.
Is there
nothing wrong with saying he's number 2?
I have been doing this debate my entire life. This isn't new. This ain't new.
Like, you got to start being fair, though, Richie. Like you have a little bit of bias in it.
I know what I witnessed with my own eyes.
What's the poll? 78% Jordan, Richie.
I don't care what nobody. You think I'm going to be influenced by other people's opinions? You think that's who I am?
You know what? Let me say this, Richie. At some point, when the masses speak, and if it's 80-20, maybe that 20% need to just say, you know what? I still believe what I believe, but let me hear this out a little bit more.
Nah, we see the light.
Maybe it's me.
We see the light. That's the reality. You guys are just stuck in your, the 90s, never basketball, like physical, like 90s basketball. Oh, these people shooting threes. Like, you guys are old heads. No offense.
Who's the better defender, Jordan or LeBron?
Who's the better passer? Who's the better playmaker? Who's the better rebounder? Who's the better all-around basketball player? All around.
We got him, y'all. We gonna always have him.
Who's better? Nah, man, you'll never convince me. You'll never convince